Concierge Q's coverage of the 2014 Dent Conference is sponsored by Sun Valley Insurance. Outstanding service and superior coverage for each and every client. An AIG provider.
Hi, I'm Matt Gershay with Concierge Q, where travel meets entertainment, and you are here at the second annual Dent Conference, and I'm here with Steve
Broback. Yeah.
Broback. Mm-hmm. Steve, you are a co-founder of this event?
I am. Jason Preston and I are the lead co-conspirators that have made this gathering happen.
Right, and what's the win behind the sale to bring Dent into life?
It's funny because I was doing the intro earlier, and I said, if I had to do with thank yous for all the people that have made this really work, it would take me a half an hour at least. I've been doing conferences forever. In the old days, it's you mail out 200,000 brochures, people show up, it's great. We've mailed no brochures, we haven't done any of that. It's all been word of mouth and people, our friends, our sponsors spreading the word. So we've got, it's funny you bring that up, wind beneath our wings, because I was saying that about Southwest earlier, because they came on really early to give us a lot of love, so.
Right.
Among many other people.
Right. And so one of your taglines is, we're magic and science, right? Like these two juxtapositions.
Yeah, we're big on this thing called associative fluency, where a lot of the most creative things, important things that have been from two different ideas coming together. The assembly line came from the idea of, obviously the original assembly line was the cars stayed where they were and the people moved. But what was observed was believe it or not, in the stockyards, the beef was going down on these moving, assembly line. And let's put those together. So that was one thing. Steve Jobs, he said, MP3 player, there's a new hard drive from Hitachi that's really tiny. He glued that together, and that's where, so that's it, art and science.
Right. Coming together. And now you kind of have some of the leading visionaries, some of the leading startup companies, big funders, and
it's people that are making a dent in the universe, as Steve Jobs used to say.
Yes.
Hence, that's where Dent came from.
So tell me a little bit about Tweet House and how is that making a dent in the universe?
Oh, well, that was, we launched the world's first Twitter conference, May of 2009, Computer History Museum, Mountain View, and that evolved over the next 12 months into a hospitality suite at Sundance called the Tweet House. And that was a social media lounge, which we've had at South by Southwest now. We just did our 5th year at the Chevy Tweet House. And it's a little more, it's not a full conference like Dent is, and it's more of a party, but it's one we love to do at film festivals, Napa Valley Film Fest. It's a great place to get people together that are really into the whole social media thing.
Right. And now, do you have children?
I do.
You do. Now, a conference like this, how is this going to affect your children and this next generation?
Well, my children are working the event, so they're being affected significantly at this moment. So they're running around making stuff happen. Right. I think what it is, and that's funny you mentioned that, again, it's associative fluency. Okay, so last year, it's not only, we've got a really healthy male-female mix to our group, technology art mix, but also younger and older mix. So we had, for example, last year we had a speaker, youngest person ever to get VC funding, 18 years old on stage, while at the same time we had L.V. Ray Smith, co-founder of Pixar, who, started that business in the 70s. So that cross-pollination of ideas between those disparate groups is what we are really into. So what I'm hoping for my kids personally and the next generation is that they can get some insights from some folks that have been there before, while at the same time giving those old timers like me some of the, some of the new tech, some of the new business models. Yeah. So that's, anyway. Hey, I'm excited about my conference. I should go to it.
I know. Okay, Sun Valley. Let's just Why Sun Valley? What do you think of Sun Valley?
So I've been coming here since literally the Nixon administration, and spent a ski bum winter here in the 80s. I adore the place. I got engaged at the Duchin Room. We bought a house here about 6 years ago, and so when we made the decision that Dent was going to be a retreat event, not an urban event, because we wanted to take people out to a real sublime environment. And so it's like, wow, Sun Valley was kind of at the top of the list. Right. And the resort's been great to work with, and so it's a natural.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Broback, co-founder of this incredible event. Thank you so much. I'm Matt Kershay with Concierge Q, where travel meets entertainment, and we'll see you next year here at the Dent Conference in Sun Valley, Idaho.
All right.
Thank you.